Let's go ahead and take a look at how to do formulas and functions using this spreadsheet right here. So in order to do a formula, you click in the cell that you want to put the formula in. You always start with the equal sign. That tells the computer that you're doing a formula. So what I want to do is I want to double the amount that's right here. And I could just put 4 times 2. So I could put 4 times 2, hit enter, and it makes 8. However, if I change the amount here, then this won't change. So if I change this to 6, nothing happens here. Okay, so what we really want to do is let's get rid of this formula here and let's start a new formula. What we really want to do is we want to use this cell. So right here, if I put 4, so C2 shift times 2, and then hit the enter key, I get 8. But this time, if I change the amount to 6, it will automatically change it for me. So that's what we want to do, is use the cell instead of the actual numbers. So once you have that formula in here, you can copy that formula down by just clicking on that big plus sign. And you can see that the formula in the formula bar is C3 times 2, C4 times 2, which is what we wanted it to do. So in order to triple this, we're going to go ahead and hit the equal sign again. Go back here, times 3. And this one here, we're going to hit the equal sign, C2 times 4. Hit the equal sign. And let's copy those formulas down. Okay, so now that's how you put in a formula, and you can see in your formula bar what that is. However, I can also use these functions. So there's a whole bunch of functions here, many more than I'll ever use or even understand. So let's go ahead and add all these numbers up right here. I can go ahead and put this, click on the sum, which I did, and that just puts the equal sum, and then I have to put cells in here. So all I have to do is click or drag the cells that I want, hit enter, and there I go. Now let's do a count on this one. We're going to do a count, and again we're going to drag these down, hit enter. Now you can also do a sum of just random cells. So we can click in this cell here and then hold the control key, and I can add some cells here. You can see I can add those cells, and then that's what I get. So in this formula, I am adding cells C2, C4, C6, D2, E4, and F2. So that's how you can use the functions right here. All right, so for the recipes down here, I need to have one recipe. This costs, for 1 ounce of chocolate, it costs $1.25. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and put the equal sign, and then I'm going to multiply this cell times this cell, and I get $5. Now, if I drag that down, you can see that I only have 1 egg, or 1 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, and then 1 cup of cream. So now when I do this cost for double, I want to go ahead and put the equal sign in here, and I want to use this cell times 2. So then I can go ahead and drag that down, and you can get those there. And so if you want to know what the sum is, would be really handy to know, you can check to see how much it's going to cost you to make this little dessert right here. So that's how to use functions and formulas, and how to select different ranges. And there are nested functions, but we're not going to go into that. And you can also make your formula cell larger so that you can see, you can add more things here, but this is your formula cell right here. And that's how you do formulas and functions.